So this lesson is very similar to what you learned. Actually, it's not even very similar. It is straight up what you learned in IM2. Okay. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to look at this. Okay, I'm going to bring the triangle over here. Okay, these two triangles are the same exact triangle. Okay, they are the same exact triangle. Now, the 41 degrees is given to you, so that's where the green dot is. Okay, you put the green dot wherever the degrees is given to you. Okay, if the 41 was placed right here, then put the green dot here. Okay, now it's asking for, okay, it's asking for ABC shown at the right, I put it on the left. Okay, it's the same exact triangle. Find each side length to the nearest tenth. So now it's asking for side AB. Okay, it's asking for this green highlight. Okay. Oops. There we go. It's asking for this green highlight here. Okay. So let's label what we have so far. Okay. In relation, okay, in relation to the green highlight, 7.4 is adjacent. Okay, I messed up in what I said. In relation to the green dot, 7.4 is adjacent. Okay. AB is called hypotenuse. Remember, hypotenuse is whatever the box is pointing to. Okay. Now, let me get this blue box back in the picture. Okay. We're only going to be focused on the sine, cosine, tangent for today. Okay. For a while, actually. Okay. Let me make this smaller here. Now, over here, again, the green dot goes wherever the degrees is, which is 41. 7.4 is adjacent to the degrees. Okay. And the reason I highlighted this green is because that's what it's asking for. It's asking for this value. Okay. So you see, at least I see adjacent and hypotenuse. So which function out of these blue boxes literally says adjacent and hypotenuse? Okay. The answer is cosine. Okay, look, cosine says adjacent and hypotenuse, and we are therefore going to be using cosine. Okay. So cosine of 41 degrees is going to equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 7.4. 7.4 over AB. Okay. This is the most important part right here. Everything else after this is just algebra. It's just IM1 stuff. Okay. So cosine of 41 is adjacent over hypotenuse, and remember, adjacent is 7.4, AB is hypotenuse. In fact, I'm going to write this in. Okay, I'm going to write ADJ and hypotenuse. Okay. All right, from here on out, it's just going to be IM1 stuff. We're just going to do what I call cross multiply. Invisibly is over 1 there. And then we're going to cross multiply here. Okay. Watch what I'm going to do. Cosine of 41 times AB is equal to 1 times 7.4. Okay. All right. I'm cross multiplying. Now I'm going to divide both sides by cosine 41 to get AB by itself. Okay. And we are going to get AB equals to, this is where I plug this blue highlight into Google's online calculator. Okay. So I literally type in Google online calculator right here. I literally type that in, Google online calculator, and I'm going to put in what I see over here. Okay. From our slide, it's literally said 1 times 7.4, 1 times 7.4 divided by cosine of 41. So I'm going to go and make sure this is on degrees here. Let me see what it defaults to. I think it defaults to degrees. Oh no, you got to press degrees here. Okay, this should be in black and this should be in gray. They should do a better job of making the colors more distinct. But press degrees here. Okay, and I'm going to go again. 1 times 7.4 equals to, divided by cosine of 41. Okay, cosine of 41. Close the parentheses, equals to, and I get 9.8. Okay, 9.8. So this is going to be 9.8. Okay, so AB is 9.8. All right, now let's go over this second one. It's pretty much the same exact deal. Okay, same exact deal. Now, very similar, I should say, not same exact. Okay, now 41 again is right there, so I'm going to put the green dot there. Okay, I'll put the green dot at the 41. Now, it's asking this time for BC. Okay, it's asking for BC. Again, 7.4 relating to the green dot is called adjacent. Okay, this is called adjacent. BC is considered opposite. Okay. All right. So now, if you look over here, which function has adjacent and opposite in it? Okay. This says opposite and adjacent. This says opposite and adjacent also. So we're going to be using tangent this time. Okay. So tangent of the green dot, which is 41. Okay, if we make that green dot a little smaller. 41. Tangent of 41 is equal to BC over 7.4. Okay, and BC is considered is opposite. 7.4 is adjacent. Okay, and we're going to cross multiply here. Okay, so again, I'm going to go tan 41 times 7.4 equals to BC times 1. Times 1 is basically doing nothing. When you multiply it by 1, it's basically itself. Okay, 5 times 1 is 5, 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 1 is 10. So we can just ignore that. Okay. Now here's a question. Is BC already by itself? The answer is yes. BC is by itself. So you just plug this into your calculator. Okay. The reason why we have to divide here by cosine of 41 is because AB was not by itself. We need to get AB by itself. Okay. That's the reason we have to divide by that cosine of 41. Okay. But here you don't have to divide by anything because BC is already by itself. Times 1 doesn't count because times 1 just keeps times anything times 1 equals to itself. So I'm literally going to plug this into your calculator. Okay. Into Google's calculator. So here we go. Now, degree is already in black, so I don't need to I do not need to press degree again. Okay. So I'm going to do tan 41, tangent of 41, close parentheses, times, what was the number? 7.4 is 6.43, and then we're done. Okay. 6.43 is equal to BC. Okay? All right, folks, that is your lesson for today. I want you guys to do start with the bottom problem. Okay, I gave you 2 triangles here. Okay, go ahead and do that right there. These triangles are the same exact thing. I just want to give you 2 to play with.